Hello there. I hope you're doing some amazing things with your writing. But I do have a question for you. And that is, are you struggling with how to explore your story theme and how to tie it into the ending? Well, if so, you are in the right place, because I've got 10 tips for you on how to do just that. So let's get to it, shall we? Of course we shall. Right after I take a little sip of coffee, because we all know coffee just gets you all ramped up and ready to go. But sometimes we don't really need that, but it's just fun to play with it sometimes, isn't it? So, starting with number one, of course, start with a central question. The theme in this case could be justice. An example in the story could be a lawyer defends a clearly guilty client to win a promotion. Ending, she wins but is morally hollow. Her final scene shows her staring at herself in the mirror, wondering and questioning if winning was truly worth it. This is tied to the ending because the ending reflects the cost of justice defined by legal outcomes rather than moral ones. Number two, let characters represent conflicting aspects of the theme. Theme in one case could be freedom versus security. An example could be in a surveillance-heavy city. One character fights for unrestricted personal freedom, while another believes safety justifies control. The ending could be the city falls into chaos when surveillance is disabled. Both characters realize the cost of extremes and a compromise emerges. Tied to the ending, the characters' changed perspectives show the theme's complexity and the need for balance. Number three, evolve the theme alongside the plot. A theme could be forgiveness. An example, a protagonist seeks revenge on a sibling who betrayed them. The ending is they confront the sibling but walk away, refusing vengeance, whether that could be whatever you want it to be. Tied to the ending, the character's growth reflects the theme. True peace comes not from punishment, but letting go. Number four, use symbolism and motifs. Theme could be lost innocence. An example of a recurring image of a broken toy from the protagonist's childhood. Ending, the protagonist repairs the toy and gives it to a child, symbolizing healing. Tied to the ending, the symbol completes its arc, showing how the character has come to terms with the past. Number five, weave the theme into character arcs. Theme in one case could be identity. An example of a character hides their immigrant background to fit into a new society. The ending is they embrace their heritage during a public speech using their real name. Is tied to the ending, their arc shows acceptance of their self and completing the theme's journey. Number six, create thematic conflicts in plot choices. Theme could be truth versus comfort. An example is a journalist uncovers a scandal that will ruin someone they care about. In the ending, they publish the story, causing personal fallout but sparking public change. This is tied to the ending. The final choice directly embodies the theme, showing the cost and value of truth. Number seven, echo the theme through subplots. One theme could be sacrifice. An example is the main plot is a woman risks her career to save her brother. A subplot could be her friend refuses to help his sick mother to focus on work. Ending, the friend regrets his selfishness and the woman, though fired, finds new purpose. This is tied to the ending. Both plots reinforce the idea that sacrifice defines character. Number eight, set the theme in the world building. One theme could be conformity versus individualism. An example would be a society where people are assigned roles at birth. The ending, the protagonist escapes and starts a new colony where people choose their own paths. Tied to the ending, the world itself changes in a way that resolves the theme. Individual choice becomes possible. Number nine, let dialogue touch on the theme naturally. A theme could be hope in darkness. An example, a prisoner in war says, "Even rats still try to live." Ending, that same prisoner long after the war repeats the phrase to a struggling teenager. Tied to the ending, the echoed line ties back to the theme, showing how hope survives and passes on. Number 10, you can leave some ambiguity. Theme could be redemption. An example is a corrupt cop saves a child but dies in the process. The ending, the child grows up, remembering him as a hero. Was he redeemed? This is tied to the ending by you leave the question unanswered, prompting the reader to decide for themselves if one good act can outweigh many wrong ones. And so there you have it. I hope this video helps you with your writing. Have a great day and a great week, and I'll see you in 7 days. So long, everybody.